right, welcome in, everybody. Dirt Racing Network's live coverage. Dirty Old Bastards Wicked Cushion 360 Series tonight from Volusia Raceway Park. Looking down the entry list, running into the 50 mark for cars checked in tonight. Going to see a lot of guys out here on this thing. Two shows for you tonight, two Fast Tuesdays back to back. One under the daylight, the other one under the lights of the Speedway. These guys will freshen everything up and do it again as soon as they finish their 35-lap A main. In session number one, we'll turn on the lights and give them a go again. See if somebody can sweep tonight. Win both A mains. Going to be tough to do, I promise you that. Practice about to wind down. Everybody who's a regular viewer, and we know there's about 5,000 followers, and we get a ton of you guys every night. You know what's going to happen next. We're going to get ready to play our national anthem. So we're going to go down trackside here in just a couple of seconds. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Guys, the likes and shares. Give us plenty of those. If you haven't followed already, please do so. Do not forget Monday night, the 5,000 follower event. So very big announcements for that. I'm going to tease a little bit of it here in just a little while, but right now it is time for our national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, my very good friend Johnny Reed Foley with our national anthem. Nashville recording artist Johnny Reed Foley, as a matter of fact. We appreciate that from him. Gonna need just a second here before we get ready for heat race number one. These guys getting ready to grid out. Sorry we didn't get through the top 10 on that. But my microphone bracket is trying to come off the desk. All right, that ought to shore things up a whole lot better. We're getting ready for heat race number one. These guys are going to be gridding out onto the front stretch for us right here. It's scheduled for 5 heat races. On the pole, the Swindale Speed Labs, number 00. That's Kendall Tucker to his outside. 173 car of Brett Michalowski. Row 2 on the inside. The D1RT, number 019, Hayden Cardwell, and to his outside, the Wicked Energy Gum Team, setting number 84, Billy Rowley. On the inside of row number 3, the Rat Bag, number 002, Matt Williams, and on his outside, the Elbows Up Simsport, number 001 of Anthony Job. Row 4 on the inside. The 422, that is Ross Weiss, that's the Team VLR machine. On his outside, the Snap-on Wrangler, number 221 of Kyle Jenkins. And in the final row, on the inside, the 615 of John Fiddler, and on his outside, the 025 of Tyler Mesner. Still waiting on some of these guys to get some of their information into us so we can fill out all of those driver blocks right there. In time, and by next season, I am sure we will have all that for you. So we got 10 cars. We're going to have 10 laps, top 4 straight to the A main. Everybody else to the alphabet soup. They'll try to work their way through all of the minor mains, be in the top 4 when the B main concludes, and they will make it into the back of tonight's 24-car field for the 35-lap A main. Thanks to everybody for tuning in, guys. Likes, shares, follows, as usual. If you are watching anywhere but one of the many Facebook pages we are on, please give us a follow, a subscription. If you're on the YouTube channel over there, appreciate everybody being here. If you're on the YouTube or the Twitch channel, send a message. I get to see those, and I can definitely respond to you. These guys are about to go green off turn number 4 right here. Tucker and Mikulski off the front row. Business about to pick up. A little straggly here in this run up to the green flag, but I'm sure they'll get it worked out. Green flag is in the air. Oh, the 25 car right on the inside there. Clipped the tires right at the start, but he ends up in second when they come off turn number 2. It's going to be Cardwell, not driving the 019 tonight, driving the 25 machine. Around the top side, Kendall Tucker hanging on to lead. Mikulski at the line second. Cardwell and Williams are top 4. Caution on the speedway. Ross Wies's car backwards, upside down, and in not great shape. And he flips it back over. Going to get it back on his wheels, but I'm sure it's pretty damaged by now. We'll see what happens to him here. Down the front stretch and into turn number 1. He's on the outside of Anthony Joe. Oh, come down just a little bit across the track, and I think Joe move up just a little bit. When open wheel cars touch tires, well, bad things happen, and you saw it right there. Well, hello to the Tim Nichols watch party. Don't know who all is there watching, but welcome in, guys. Enjoy the show. Be sure you come by and say hello. Tim Wallbanger Nichols. We love you, Tim. We love you, buddy. All right, let's get the lineup here. Tucker, Mikulski, Cardwell, Williams, our top 4. Rowley, Job, Fiddler, Jenkins, Messner, and Weiss. Ross Wies's car in the work area already. I thought that car probably had enough damage. It would be difficult for him to continue. Just waiting on these guys to go green. This time the lights are off on the pace truck. Gonna have 5 laps to go to decide it. Tucker on the point. Mikulski, Cardwell, Williams right now, the transfer cars.
Green flag, green flag.
Back in the air. Heat 1 resuming. Cardwell quickly to the inside of Mikulski. Slide job across the nose, and he's got the spot. Getting pushed down the backstretch. Everybody knows what the push bar on the back of the car is for, and Mikulski was showing Cardwell. Now Mikulski made contact with Williams. Now Williams out of shape and falling back. He's let Billy Rowley get around him. Billy Rowley, Anthony Joe back here battling for the 4th and final transfer spot. Let's try to check this out for just a minute here. Job with the slide job, not able to hang on. Rowley cuts underneath. Going to be 2 to go this time off turn number 4. There comes Williams right back in the mix. But right now the 84 car has the spot. The 2 guys behind him giving chase. Don't know if they're going to make it or not. Starting to lose a little bit of ground to Rowley. Tucker's coming off turn 4. He's going to get the white flag. One more lap to go. Heat race number 1. Hayden Cardwell running second. Brett Mikulski sitting in third. The 173 machine. Good run for him. Starting on the outside of the front row. Sitting in the transfer spot. Billy Rowley, our final car. This guy's going to come off turn 4. Tucker's going to win it. He's going to bring Cardwell, Mikulski, and Rowley to the A main with everybody else. Let's get ready for some alphabet soup tonight. All right, 1 down, 4 to go. On the front row, the 028, Zach Rounds to his outside. Dirty Old Bastards Wicked Cushion, number 20 of John Lowe. Row 2 on the inside, the Twisted Motorsports number 54 of Alex Stallinger, and on his outside, the Cadillac Man. That's the 110 machine of Kevin Hanley. Row 3 inside, the 059. This is row 4. We skipped the row. Row 3 is going to be the 188 of John Harper and the 032 of Derek Layton. Derek Layton's machine, another Wicked Energy machine. Row 4 on the inside. The 059 Trey Long to his outside. The Mopar Parts, number 205 of Tyler Curtis. Row 5 inside. Not sure who's driving Tim Sims tonight. I know there's a couple of them over there doing this, so it's one of the Tim Sims guys. On the outside of him, Casey Kane Sim Racing. Napa Auto Parts, number 49 of the Hulk, David Heileman. That is going to round out our field. Well, a bunch of these guys are going to have a lot of alphabet soup to wade through to try to make it to the A main tonight. Once again, 10 laps, top 4, straight to our feature. Everybody else, get a bowl, find a spoon. We'll see if we can spell the word win out of the alphabet soup here in just a little bit. All right, about to go green. Pace truck going to make the hard left to the infield right here.
Green,
Zach
green.
Rounds on the throttle. Good jump for the 028 car. Been just a minute since we've seen the 028 around. Zach Rounds, typically a late model guy, super late model guy, making his run back through the sprint car ranks. Lead lap number 1, heat race number 2, Stoutinger, Lowe, and Hanley, the top 4 right now, but Hanley got his hands full. John Harper down on the inside, could not make that stick. Lost a bunch of ground. He's going to fall into the clutches of the 032 of Derek Layton. Right now, Alex Stoutinger around the top side. Takes the lead away from Rounds. Rounds was working the bottom. That car very loose off the bottom. He's not going to lose 1. He's going to lose 2 spots. Not able to slide up, close the door on Jonathan Lowe. Lowe gets around 3 wide into turn 1. Hanley was on the bottom. Rounds was in the middle. Lowe was on the top. They're going to come off turn 2. The guy in the middle leading the way. Zach Rounds back to second. Put John Harper into the mix now. 4 cars fighting for 2 spots. Rounds in second. Lowe in third. John Harper, a little bit of contact. The back of the 20 car right there got Lowe out of shape. Move Harper to third. Now Jonathan Lowe coming back, and there's a caution. This one looks like it is happening towards the back. The 31 machine possibly in this. Derek Layton's car pretty crippled. And I think the 31 car put qualifying fuel and left it in there. Got that car stopped and sideways right in front of the broken machine of Derek Layton. So I think the 032 car dog tracking just a little bit. He's broken, but the 31 machine, whoever's in that Tim Sims machine, out of fuel and off the track. That is going to leave us with about 9 cars out here to finish this one up. They'll probably get about 2 or 3 laps when we get our green flag back. It's going to be Stoutinger, Rounds, Harper, Lowe, Hanley, Heileman, Curtis, Long, Randolph, and then Derek Layton, our top 10. Well, that Napa 49 better get on his horse. He is running 6th right now. He's looking at alphabet soup. I'm trying to figure out what is going on back here with John Harper's car. Did he run out of fuel too? Would appear, excuse me, that the 88 car with a fuel malfunction. So about 2 laps to go, 2-lap shootout to finish out the heat race. Stoudinger rounds low. Hanley now the top 4. The Hulk, David Heileman, sitting in the 5th spot. He's got Tyler Curtis right behind him. That's your top 6. These guys are ready to go.
Green flag,
This truck
green
is
flag.
in. Stoudinger's on the gas at the same time. The green flag wave. Stoudinger and Rounds, pretty good jump. They're probably safe at the front. We're going to go back here, watch 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and see who comes through. They'll get the white flag this time off turn number 4, one more time around. Hanley into 3rd. On the top side, the Hulk, David Heileman, trying to work his way around Jonathan Lowe down the backstretch. See what Lowe has got for him going into 3 and 4. Don't think he's going to hold him. Stoudinger wins it. Rounds, Hanley, and Heileman. Heileman by 0.03 of a second moves into the A main directly from the heat races. And that gives us 2 in the books and 3 more to go. The Mode Media House, number 9, Justin Thomas on the pole for heat race number 3. On his outside, the 331, Dustin Hall. Row 2 on the inside. The Team SETI Wake Cushion, number 57 of the Flying Aussie, Craig Dunn. And on his outside, another Team SETI. That's Rockstar Productions X Machine of Mike Keegan. Row 3 on the inside, the 152 machine, Colton Hardy. That is a Swindell Speed Labs entry. And on his outside, Dirty Old Bastards Wicked Cushion, number 21, Tyler Henselman. On the inside of row number 4, the 696, Brian Heisler. To his outside, the J&B Medical Supply, Blaney Racing, number 15 of Michael Sheridan. And on the back row, on the inside, the 100 car, Jamie Wallace. To his outside, mama, there goes that man again. That's the 16 machine, Alex Bergeron. Watch for the 16 car to make his way to the front quickly here. Winner last night. Winner last night. The iRacing NOS Energy World of Outlaws World Championship Series. I believe they were at Williams Grove last night. And that 16 machine, the guy you see starting on the back row on the outside here, came home the winner. Picked up his 4th win of the season. So it's going to be Thomas and Hall on the front row. We're going green this time off turn number 4. 10 more laps, top 4 advance. Everybody else, consolation races.
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air. We are underway. Heat race number 3. You're not supposed to, on an open wheel car, touch the wheels to anything but the racing surface. Just a heads up and a helpful hint from me to you there, Derek. Lap 1 in the books. Justin Thomas way out in front. Craig Dunn giving chase. Running the 2nd spot. You got the 2 X machines right there side by side for a second, but Mike Keegan comes away with 3rd. Michael Sheridan, the orange car, on the top, running in that final transfer spot. Colton Hardy working his way around the high side of Dustin Hall. Alex Bergeron down on the bottom, still sitting back here in the 7th position. He's got a lot of work to do in front of him. That 16 car, he'll run the bottom until the bottom's absolutely used up. I can guarantee you that. 3 down, 7 to go. Thomas still out in front, 1.1 seconds. This is the battle we're going to watch. That's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th on the screen. Dunn, Keegan, and Sheridan. Colton Hardy in 5th. The black and white car at the very right-hand side of the screen. Trying to get in the mix. I'd like to steal one of those transfer spots. These guys are slowly moving. That line, it's just getting closer and closer to the top of the track. You see Dunn trying to work the slider line. He cannot make up any ground. It is holding at 1.1 seconds. About 3.5 laps to go. Thomas, Dunn, Keegan, and Sheridan are top 4. Hardy and Alex Bergeron back here running in the 6th spot. Hall, Heisler, Wallace, and Henselman. Henselman's car in the infield. Coming to the 2 to go mark. Justin Thomas has led every lap of the heat race. No challenge at all. The gap holding steady about 1.1 seconds. That time, Craig Dunn able to make up about 3/10. But that is not enough. Not enough laps left to make up that kind of time. Thomas sees the white flag. Dunn, Keegan, Sheridan still 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And right now, Colton Hardy working the top side off turn number 2 on Michael Sheridan. Sheridan goes in the middle. Hardy hits the fence. Thomas is going to win it. Dunn 2nd, Keegan 3rd, and Sheridan comes home in 4th spot. He's going to transfer state to the A main. Everybody else into the soup. And we'll see them back on track here just shortly. 2 more heat races to go. All right, on the pole, the Rockstar Productions, number 403, Mike Roxbury. To his outside, the Dirt Racing Network. Black Diamond Motorsports, number 91, that's Ernie Williams. Row 2 on the inside, the 255 Twisted Motorsports machine of Robert Satterfield. And on his outside, the Dirt Armada Next Gen Fab, number 22 of Surf and Salot, Jason Nygaard. Inside, row number 3, the Philo Motorsports number 75 of Dylan Workman. To his outside, the Wicked Cushion Team Setting, number 222 of Weston Newell. On the inside of the 4th row, the Ted Brown Custom Paint and Body. Grease Racing, number 92, that's Peyton Grease. And on his outside, Andrew Morrows drives the 19 car. And in the 5th row, on the inside, the 225, that's Lauren Sans Regret. And on his outside, in the 999, that's going to be Dylan Fox. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying the show. Been some pretty good racing thus far. Heat race 4 on the track. Top 4 to the A main. 10 laps in length. Everybody else swimming in the soup. We'll have 16 locked into the feature. We're going to 24. We'll take 4 more out of heat race number 5, and we'll find our final 4 out of the B main. Put 35 laps up on the big board. Put them out here and let them rip it up. Finish up session number 1. Don't forget, session 2 on Too Fast Tuesdays. The same group, same track under the lights.
Green, green, green.
Immediately following session number 1, but the green flag out over heat race number 4. Roxbury jumped to the lead quickly, but he's going to have his hands full. Ernie Williams has been fast the last few weeks. I don't think he's going to waste a whole lot of time. Here comes the slide job. Clears him off turn number 4. Slight bit of contact. There goes Jason Nygaard. Nygaard right into the 422 machine, or the 403 machine. Right up the hill he went, and right into outside retaining wall. A lot of contact from that 22 machine. Only car really hurt by that, the 403 machine of Mike Roxbury. We'll let them pass under the scoring line here at the start-finish line. See where our top 10 is going to be. See if race control is going to make anyone go to the back, which is kind of their operating procedure here. All right, it's Williams, Nygaard, Newell, Workman, the top 4. Grease, Mars, Fox, Sans Regret, and Satterfield still on track. Mike Roxbury in the infield. Looks like we are getting ready to go back to green. 6 laps to go. Oh, next time by, lights were still on the pace truck. Must have been a little bit of glare. I could not see that. So we will be at the halfway point. They'll have 5 to go when we go back to green. Pretty good look at where the track is starting to get the slick spots in it. Get a pretty good slick groove right through the middle. Both ends of the track and way up high on the straightaways, out by the outside fence. Hello, Josh Close. I see you in chat. All right, definitely going back to green this time. Ernie Williams off the point. He's on the throttle. The green flag back in the air. Through turns 1 and 2. Nygaard, Newell, and Workman running 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Peyton Grease working the bottom side. He's in 5th, trying to hang on to it. A little bit of contact with Mars and Fox right there, but Fox prevails. Move him to 6th. 3 to go this time. Weston Newell was putting pressure on Jason Nygaard. Had him on the inside, now moves it up, keeps it off of him, not able to get the slide job done that time. I think it's just a matter of time before we see him drive that all the way down in the corner. 2 to go that time by. Ernie Williams still out in front. Nygaard, Newell, Workman. Workman back here now. Final transfer spot under fire. Peyton Grease with the slide job up in front of Workman. Workman with a crossover. Can he get the grip through the middle? White flag in the air. Back here, get a good view at this. Grease had a good run off the top, but Workman going to try to keep him down and inside. Oh, lets him go. Cuts under. Williams, Nygaard, Newell, and Grease going to transfer through everybody else. Headed to the alphabet soup. So 4 in the books. 1 left to go. We'll have 20 cars in on this one. Starting on the pole, the Rockstar Productions Wicked Cushion. Team SETI, number 1X of Mason Hannigan to his outside. Alexander Balducci in the 88. Row 2 on the inside. The Black Number Motorsports, number 80 of the King, Josh Steinke. On his outside, the man he is racing with in the points in this series right now, the Dirty Old Bastard Dirt Track Ambassador Wicked Cushion, number 93 of the Catfish, Chris Roberts. Row 3. On the inside, going to be the 44, Blake Cannon. On his outside, Black Number Motorsports All-Star Performance, number 42 of Sean Wallenfels. Row 4 on the inside of the 101, that's Shane Paulo. And on his outside, the fup.org Napa Top Gun Motorsports, number 302 of Isaiah Dowd. And on the back road by himself, it looks like. Yes, it is. On the back row by himself, going to be the 011 of Nick Cheever, Stephen Calavoda. Not making the call in that 23 machine for the final heat race. So we got 9 more out here for 10 more laps. Top 4 to the A main. We'll have 20 locked in. Everybody else is headed for the alphabet soup after that. And we will start with the D main once this one is over. Oh my, y'all better behave in chat. I see the man, the myth, the legend is here. Hello, Matthew. When the big boss is here, everybody's got to play nice. He makes phone calls and stuff, guys. All right, we're going to go green this time off turn number 4. Final heat race of session number 1.
Green, green,
Hannigan,
green.
Balducci off the front row. Hannigan, great jump. He's going to have Steinke right behind him down into turns 1 and 2. Steinke from the inside of row 2, straight into second. Balducci's on the top side. Cannon now works his way around, slide job in front of Balducci. Sean Wallenfels, Mr. No Luck at All, finds the fence down the front stretch. Chris Roberts into the fourth and final transfer spot, trying to hold off the hard charging, fast flying on the outside, Sean Wallenfels. Those two are going to get into a pretty good battle, it looks like here. Roberts through the middle, now goes to the top side. Wallenfeld's car is getting good run off the high side exit at turn 2. We don't see that a whole lot here, especially this early at night. Right now, the fourth and final transfer spot, heavily contested. Cannon has gotten around Steinke for second. They're all chasing Hannigan. And now Wallenfels has cleared Roberts. It's still Hannigan, Cannon, Steinke, and Wallenfels, the top 4. Nothing changing at the front, but Blake Cannon starting to creep in here. He's going to challenge for the lead right here. Slide job in 1 and 2. Blake Cannon now to the point. Move Hannigan back to second. Steinke still third, and Wallenfels still fourth, but fourth going to be contested before we get to the end of this. We'll wait to see if this front 3 settle out here single file. It looks like they're going to have to. We're going to go back and watch the final transfer spot. Wallenfels has got it. Roberts wants it. Can he figure out how to get there? 3 laps to go that time by. Roberts got it in, got up even, just didn't have the drive on the exit. Had to wait on the car a little bit right there. Oh, moved him real high that time. Wallenfeld's got a good run, lipped the wall a little bit. With about a lap and a half to go, Cannon, Steinke, Hannigan, your top 3. Wallenfels, the black and blue car, sitting in the final transfer spot. He's got 2 suitors for it. Gonna have to hold him off one more time around. Cannon's easily gonna win this one if he don't wreck the car. Steinke now into second, around Hannigan. Those 3 in the show. And off turn number 4, it's been a while since he got a straight transfer spot. Gonna be Sean Wallenfels in fourth. Roberts and company into the consolation races, which are gonna begin right now. All right, D-Main, 10 scheduled laps, 13 scheduled cars. Top 4 go to the back of the C-Main. Everybody else done for session number 1. Row 1 is going to be Drought and Messner. Row 2, Row 2, Harper, Wallace. Row 3, Mars and Cheever. Row 4 are going to be Weeks and Layton. Row 5 will be Henselman and Roxbury. Row 6 going to be Calavoda and Barrett. And on the back row by himself, a 31 machine, one of the Tim Sims cars. Not sure who is driving that one tonight. Probably Tim himself. But they get 10 laps to decide it. Only the top 4 survive. All right, one more time around. We'll cut the D-Main loose. Top 4 get to move on. Everybody else gets to move on out. Going green right here. Drought and Messner on the front row. D-Main about to get underway.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. Little bit of a delayed start there. Oh, Messner puts it in the fence. He's got Wallace in it. Had Cheever in it. Bunch of cars in this one. I don't think we're going to get a caution if he can get that car off the track, and he's going to. Right now, Harper making a bid for the lead off turn number 4, lap number 1, and he's got it. Drought is second, Henselman and Wallace third and fourth, but Wallace is under fire. Derek Layton down on the inside, not able to make it stick at that time. Leighton is 5th. Weiss is in 6th. Cheever, Nichols, Mars, and Messner. Messner's car in the infield after the lap 1 incident. We stayed green, and John Harper took the lead from Isaiah Droud. Droud still sitting second. About to have a second back right now. Henselman in 3rd. He's got himself a transfer spot right now. Weiss, Wallace, and Leighton battling for the final transfer spot right here. And right now, Ross Weiss around Derek Leighton into 5th. Got his sights set on the 100 machine. Makes a little contact through 3 and 4, and that's going to set him back just a little bit. Hey, Dusty. All right, Harper still out in front, halfway point. Droud, Henselman, and we're watching right now Ross Weiss. Slide job on Jamie Wallace. Wallace back to a drag race down the backstretch. Not going to be able to get by him this time. It doesn't look like Weiss has the advantage, and he takes 4th away. So put Weiss in the final transfer spot, and Wallace tried the slide job again. Not going to make that one stick. Battle heating up for second. Now Droud on the inside. Henselman on the top side, and Henselman's going to take second. Isaiah Droud running that bottom line, just trying to hang on to a transfer spot. He's got Ross Weiss around the top side. So Droud in about a lap went from second. He's about to fall into 4th right there. Move Droud onto the hot seat. White flag coming out this time. Harper 2.6 seconds ahead of the field. Henselman, Weiss, and Droud. We're watching Isaiah Droud right there on the white flag lap. John Harper already down, headed into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. He's going to win the D main. Tyler Henselman going to come home second. Weiss 3rd, and Droud looks like he's going to hang on and transfer to the back of the seat. Everybody else done for the session. We'll get ready to move on. All right, going to bring the C main out onto the front stretch. It's going to be Fiddler and Long on the front row. Hall and center field, row number 2. Row 3, Balducci and Jenkins. Randolph and Heisler making up row number 4. Sans Regret and Harper in row 5. Row 6 going to see Henselman and Weiss. And on the back row by himself going to be Isaiah Droud. The last 4 cars to transfer cars from our D main. Going to have 13 of them out here if Mr. Long makes the call, which it's not looking good. He does not. So 12 cars, 10 laps. Once again, the top 4 are transferred into the back of the next race. Going to be the B main. Everybody else done for the session. Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. Likes, follows, shares if you're not already a follower. Haven't already given us a like or shared us somewhere, please do so. If you're over on YouTube, give us a subscribe. You'll know when we go live. If you're on Twitch, give us a follow and say hi in the chat. YouTube and Twitch. Monday night, guys. 5,000 follower event. We're going to have a little race in the back. Tim Sims going to be putting that on. They're going to give away a big check and 5,000 pennies to the winner. We're going to run it in the background, going to have a little round table discussion. I got a lot of cool guests lined up. Going to get some more confirmations tomorrow and announce who all is going to be there. But it is going to be a fun time. Everybody's going to be somebody that you guys all know. We'll give away a little bit of stuff here and there.
Green, green, green.
But our C main is underway. John Fiddler jumping out to the lead. Got Robert Setterfield in second, coming off turn 2 behind him. Dustin Hall sitting in third. Alexander Balducci running on the bottom of the black and red machine, trying to hang on to fourth. Jason Randolph running on the high side right there. The Casey's General Stores 047 machine working the top side, trying to take that final transfer spot away from Balducci. And if Hall ain't careful, he's going to get both of those. Randolph just looking for the line, watching for the opening behind these two. Fiddler and Satterfield checking out. About 7/8 of a second from second to third there. You got third, fourth, and fifth on the screen right now. Balducci makes a bid for third, goes down to the bottom. Hall off the top side with the run. Jason Randolph still hanging right in here, trying to find the spot, trying to find the speed. Maybe to split these two and take the spot away. Still going to have 7 laps to go this time off turn 4. He's right on top of Hall. A little bit of contact right there. Hall's car very loose getting into the corners right now. Randolph going to try to make a 3 wide, drives it right on by, move him into the top 4, but Jason Randolph in fourth. Side by side for third. Hall fell on the wall in turns 3 and 4, and he was able to fall back, but hang on to fifth. Still Fiddler, 0.4 of a second over Satterfield. We're watching the battle for third and fourth right here. Dustin Hall now a good distance back. John Fiddler going to have 4 to go this time when he comes off turn 4. Still out in front over Robert Satterfield. Jason Randolph now has secured third away from Balducci. Balducci's fallen just a little bit back, but still not in the clutches. Mr. Hall in the clutches of John Harper there, though. Harper trying to close in for fifth. Fifth does you no good. Fifth is the first car not making it through. So he's got to dispatch with Hall's car and then make a bid, and that's going to cost him right there. Got up on the back, nowhere to go, had to back off. Still Fiddler, Satterfield, Randolph, Balducci, the top 4. Just about a lap and a half to go. John Fiddler heading into turn 3. Puts it in the fence. That might do it for the leader. He is upside down.
Caution is out.
John Fiddler leading the race. Completely loses the car down the backstretch. I guarantee you he got too close to the outside wall on the exit of turn 2, and you're going to see him hit that opening. Right there. Just past it. When the car came back, he was just past that opening. That definitely not how he wanted to end his night. This one's going to end under caution behind the pace truck. It's going to be Satterfield, Randolph, Balducci, and Hall. Our top 4. Somebody's calling their shot. What is it, Weston? The feature tonight? Or are you just going to win something? We got to be clear, because if you're calling your shot, I am writing that down, buddy. That is bold. All right, B-Main getting out on the front stretch. Job and Lowe on the front row. Hardy and Workman row number 2. Row 3, Robertson Williams. Curtis and Bergeron in row 4. Fox and Paulo row 5. Row 6 going to be Satterfield and Randolph coming in from our C main. And on the back row, Balducci and Harper. So Hall was not the transfer car. Harper was the transfer car. So we got them. 14. For 14 laps, top 4 get to advance. Everybody else gets to get ready for session 2. Bunch of heavy hitters in this one. Lowe, Hardy, Workman, Roberts, Bergeron, Fox. All those guys transferring through. Satterfield, Randolph. Pretty stacked up B-Main right here. Gonna go green next time by. Final consolation race. This is the end of the alphabet soup right here. We'll have a 2-minute warm-up session following this, and then we'll get these 24 cars ready to go for the A-Main 35 laps right after that. Job and Lowe on the front row. Hardy and Workman, row 2. Robertson Williams, row 3. Pace truck is in. Job's on the throttle. Green flag is in the air. B-Main Racing. Alex Bergeron straight to the bottom. He started outside the 4th row, and he's already on the bottom down there. Watch for the 16 car to try to work his way forward. He's 5th currently. Job, Lowe, Hardy, and Workman, the top 4, and the caution cars tumbling down the front stretch. Dylan Fox, a big part of this one, it looks like. Go back and see what happens to Dylan on turns 3 and 4 here. Pretty good shape right there. Oh, he found the tires right in front of Satterfield and Randolph. His left front clipped those implement tires that protect the end of the pit road entry wall right there. I've been on that ride, and you do not want a return ticket to that one. That ride sucks. Worst ride in the amusement park, I have to say. So a quick into the night. It looks like probably for Satterfield, Randolph, and Fox in this one. Maybe Balducci's car. Nope. Not injured. He just fell back through the field. Looked like maybe he was headed to pit road, but he is not. So it's Job, Lowe, Hardy, Workman, Bergeron, Roberts, Williams, Curtis, Paolo, and Balducci still on the track. Everyone else looks like it's called tonight. Maybe John Harper's car. Jason Randolph going to come back without the front wing or the nose cover, and that car probably not going to handle very well. May not see a lot from him the rest of this one. Lights off on the pace truck. Gonna go green. 9 laps to go. All right, Anthony Job off the point. He's going to see the green flag first on the restart. He's going to have 9 laps. He's got to hold this hungry pack of jackals off here if he wants to transfer to the A-Main tonight. Green flag back in the air. These guys down into 1 and 2. See them fanning out quickly. 3 wide down there on the bottom. And that was in pretty tight quarters. They are getting around here pretty quick. All right, around 15 and a half seconds. Job able to hang on to the leads, actually extended it out to 0.7 of a second. Lowe, Hardy, now Bergeron into 4th around. Workman going to fight back, trying to use the slider line. Is he going to be able to seal the deal? No, he's not. It's Job, Lowe, Hardy, Bergeron, your top 4. Dylan Workman in 5th. Matt Williams running in the 6th spot. Colton Hardy, Jonathan Lowe battling for 2nd now. They've got company. 4th place, Alex Bergeron. 5th place, Dylan Workman. Anybody makes a mistake, they could lose 2 to 3 spots here. Very, very quickly. 5 laps to go. Hardy on the slider line went inside out. Going to hang on to 2nd. Now Bergeron around Lowe. Move Lowe to the hot seat. Right in front of Workman. Dylan Workman through the slick. Workman, a defending series champion in this series, trying to find his way into the A-Main. He's going to have 3 more circuits to do it once they come off turn 4. Job still out in front, 1.1 seconds. Colton Hardy running 2nd. Bergeron is 3rd. Jonathan Lowe, we're watching right there. The 20 car hanging on to 4th. Dylan Workman on the inside. Workman tried to muscle him up the hill. He's got it done. Opens the door for himself. Move the 75 car into fourth at the exit of turn 4. But around the top side, the Catfish. Trying to close the gap, needs to stay in touch with Steinke. If he don't make the A-main, that's going to make his points championship a whole lot harder with just a couple of nights left in this one. But right now, we're on the white flag lap. Job, Hardy, Bergeron, and Dylan Workman, our final transfer spots, give the B-main Anthony Job. And he's going to bring Colton Hardy, Alex Bergeron, and Dylan Workman along to the A-main with him. Everybody else done for session 1. We'll see you in session 2, guys. Our 24-car A-main field is set. We'll have about a 2-minute warm-up session here. These guys jump out on the track. Everybody knows Wicked Cushion makes it possible for the Dirt Racing Network to cover the dirty old bastards and all the other racing that you see on the network. Drop by the website. Check out everything they've got. Real racing, sim racing, a lot of apparel, a lot of gadgets, a lot of cool stuff over there. Use DOBRL for a 10% discount. Get your orders in by midnight on race night. The shipping is going to be free. It's wickedcushion.com. Wicked Energy Gum, Wicked Relief Gum with CBD. And Wicked Cushion Esports proudly bring you the best in sim racing entertainment anywhere right here on the Dirt Racing Network. Guys, the entire month of May, Wicked Energy Gum donating all of their profits, all their proceeds to the Cognitive Warriors Foundation. They got a great t-shirt and gum package deal going on over there on the website, wickedenergygum.com. Go check it out. Purchase one. All the proceeds from that whole thing, Cognitive Warrior Foundation. And the best part of it, Casey Kane, going to match them dollar for dollar. Everything they donate, he's donating the same amount. The Cognitive Warrior Foundation, fantastic. They are helping with the mental health of returning vets. Just about anybody, man. It's an awesome deal. If you want to support your favorite drivers, man, go support their sponsors. Keep them sponsoring guys to race so you can keep watching your favorite guys. And this is a way you can help a whole lot of people by doing something very small. So go over to wickedenergygum.com. Make a purchase. Remember, all the proceeds are going to a great cause, guys. All right, the 2-minute warm-up session is over. We're going to put 24 360 wing sprint cars out here on this quickly slickening up track. Give them 35 laps to settle it. See who comes home with the A-main win in session number 1. It's time to go through our Raven Graphics starting lineup. Kendall Tucker going to start on the pole with Alex Stoudinger to his outside. Justin Thomas and Ernie Williams are making up the second row. Row 3, Blake Cannon, Hayden Cardwell. In the fourth row, going to be Zach Rounds and the Flying Aussie Craig Dunn. Row 5, Sir Fence-A-Lot on the inside, the King on the outside. In row 6, going to be Brett Mikulski, and on his outside, the Cadillac man, Kevin Hanley. Row 7, Mike Keegan, Weston Newell. Row 8's going to be, I call him the Dust Devil. It's Mason Hannigan, and on his outside, Billy Rowley. The Hulk, David Heilman, starting inside of row number 9 with Michael Sheridan on his outside. Row 10, going to see Peyton Grease on the inside. Sean Wallenfels, Captain No Luck. That's row 10. Row 11, Anthony Job and Colton Hardy. And on the 12th and final row, Alex Bergeron and Dylan Workman. So 24 cars. 35 laps, session number 1. Too Fast Tuesdays, almost halfway home. Appreciate everybody being here, guys. Don't forget, as soon as this one is over, we're going to re-rack it. Start it over and do it again under the lights. Tucker and Stoudinger on the front row for this one. Oh, Chad Patrick. All right, Weston Newell has called it. Weston Newell is starting 14th outside row number 7. He has got a ton of work and a lot of fast cars in front of him. Says he's going to win this thing. We're going to try to hold him to it. Green flag this time off turn 4. 35 laps are on the board.
Green, green, green.
And the green flag is in the air. Feature race session number 1. Dirty Old Bastards Wicked Cushion 360 series underway. Tucker, early lead. Pretty good gap. 5-6 cars down the back stretch. 3 wide Hornets Nest with Staudinger on the top. Williams was in the middle, and Thomas was down on the bottom right there. They're trying to sort that out. Now Justin Thomas closing the gap on Kendall Tucker. He's working the bottom side. Getting great drive through the tacky stuff down the bottom of the track around both straightaways right now. He's got Staudinger down on the bottom with him. They are trying to get around Ernie Williams, who is working the middle. Exiting up on the top side. He still sits in third, the 91 machine. Ernie's been good lately. Able to run at the front with everybody. See how he does in this one tonight. Blake Cannon now working around the high side right behind Williams. They are trying to get those spots away. Oh, Staudinger found the inside wall. Then he found Craig Dunn. Then he found Billy Rowley. In the 54 car. You saw it happen live. That car heavily damaged. He'll be taking that one into the infield. We'll see if anybody else has to go with him. He did get contacted by many cars right there. Just got the car down the corner a little bit hot. Tried to check it up a little bit. Left front found the inside wall, and he turned it around in front of company. So the pace truck is picking up the field, waiting for these guys to run around. They're going to get single file for us. We'll give you the top 10. 38 going to be the new white flag lap. Tucker, Thomas, Williams, Cannon, Cardwell, the top 5. Nygaard, Dunn, Henley, Newell up to 9th. 5 spots already. And Zach Rounds rounding out the top 10. So we're keeping an eye on that 222 car. He's already picked up 5 spots. I have not. I have not, sir. I have teased it. But I have not announced it. I already actually have the new poster adjusted with all that information in it. I'm just really wanting to make 100% sure that everybody's confirmed and we can get everything squared away so that we can do this the right way. But yeah, pretty exciting. What Mike and I are talking about is the 5,000 followers event that's going to happen next Monday night. We are super excited. We've got a lot of great guests and we're going to be able to bring in, ask a few questions. We're going to take some questions from you, the fans, via the text chat here on the live broadcast. We're going to throw up a race in behind, watch it. Not going to commentate it a whole lot, but we are going to watch it.
Green flag, green,
Green flag back in the air. Feature race underway, session number 1. Tucker and Thomas 1-2. Williams under a little bit of fire. He had Blake Cannon peek down the inside going into turns 1 and 2. Cannon wasn't able to make that stick. Hayden Cardwell down on the inside. The black and red car with the yellow trim. He's running in the 4th spot. 5th spot now. Cannon got back around him. Jason Nygaard still 6th. Dunn 7th. Hanley 8th. Newell 9th. And Steinke 10th. This group at the front, they are not getting too far away from one another. You can see how they're going in low and coming out high. And Williams trying to get the 3rd spot back. Oh, up into the outside wall. Cannon, right rear, found that evil part of the cushion. Blake Cannon lost a lot of space. Hayden Cardwell throwing the slide job, wasn't able to make it stick.
All right, man, caution is
Tucker,
out.
Thomas,
Caution is
and
out.
Williams the top 3 when the caution comes out. I see Michael Sheridan's car rolling away pretty slow from something here. Don't know what it was. It's Let's go back and see. I don't think Peyton was part of this. It looks like maybe Billy Rowley got a little sideways. I saw him go by on the screen sideways there. I think Billy Rowley's car got a little bit sideways and it triggered a caution. A lot of places it probably wouldn't have done that, but on iRacing, it's just when you reach the parameters, it's going to do it every stinking time. No. Making sure we get confirmation on all this, and then we can make this announcement. It's going to be a big deal. I can't wait to see how the chat lights up after we do this. All right, 41 for the new white flag. Top 10 as it is. Tucker, Thomas, Williams, Cannon, Cardwell, the top 5. Nygaard, Hanley, Newell, Steinke, and Dunn are top 10. Okay. All right, guys, if we get another caution, we will announce our list of guests. These guys about to go green. I do not want to interrupt that. Want to keep the action on the track as the focus temporarily. Next caution, we will make the announcement. What the current guest list looks like. Green flag back in the air. We're racing to lap 41.20. 7 to go. The top 3 battling right here. First, second, third. Thomas, I thought, had a good shot on the bottom, but Tucker's going to hold him off. Williams still third. Cannon fourth, and Cardwell in fifth. Cardwell and Thomas, the only 2 cars down on the bottom right now. Watching to see Weston Newell still in 8th. Said he was going to win this thing. We're watching for him to come forward. It's still Tucker, Thomas, and Williams. Williams inching ever closer, lap after lap, to being on the outside of Justin Thomas. If he gets some drive off turn number 2 on the high side, he may have a shot at the exit of turns 3 and 4 right here. Big a time to get him. Not that time at the line. Caution. Back of the field. Craig Dunn's car. All kinds of tore up this time. Let's see what happened to Craig. Looks like that car was tore up before. Finds the wall, gets it sideways. Not sure he was the cause of the caution there. I don't think that was near far enough. Oh, Mike Keegan. Mike Keegan got it into the outside fence in turns 3 and 4. That's what triggered the yellow. Bet he found the bad part of the cushion right in the center. A lot of guys do that here. Real easy to do. Yep, right there. Got the right rear up and over, backs it around. That'll end Mr. Keegan's night. All right, guys, we're going to make a little bit of an announcement here about the 5,000 followers. It's Monday the 20th. Going to start around 8 Eastern. We're going to have a bit of a roundtable discussion. We're going to talk about dirt racing. We're going to talk about sim racing. We're going to talk about the bridge in between. We're going to be able to do that with you, the fans, and all of our special guests right now on tap to be in the show. We got Jack Hewitt and his family going to be on with us. We're going to have Craig Kinzer on with us. We got the big cat today, Brad Sweet, going to be with us. And this evening, pretty early this evening, I actually was in a text back and forth with none other than Clint Boyer. And he has confirmed that he will be joining us. We are working out the details to get everybody in one place at one time on a voice chat device of some kind so we can bring everybody together. Ask them a few questions of our own. Let them ask each other questions. Do a little chit-chat and probably have a lot of fun. Take some questions from the audience. So right now, the list very distinguished. We're going to try to bring Mr. Matt Henninger on with us. And if everything else works out just fine, I think we're going to have Tim Nichols on with us for a little while too. But that is our big announcement. Our list of guests is pretty amazing, in my opinion. We're going to have a good time. But this A-Main is back underway. Ernie Williams made a quick bid for second. Now he's under fire from Blake Cannon. Justin Thomas able to escape the heat from Williams, at least temporarily. Thomas staying glued to the bottom, and that car actually working very well down there on that bottom. Coming up off the corner, he's getting good launch, getting a great run. Williams now, even this time, if he can find the bite off turn 4, probably going to have second place away from Thomas. Not that time by, so it's still Tucker, Thomas, and Williams. Cannon and Hardwell, the top 5. Henley, Newell up to 7th. Nygaard, Heilemann, Steinke in the top 10. Right there, Andy 11th outside the top 10. Alex Bergeron. Oh, Cannon's around sideways, and I think he got Steinke.
Caution is out.
Looks like Josh Steinke maybe in the middle of this. Steinke, yep, Josh Steinke, nowhere to go. Blake Cannon's car sideways. Mr. No Luck in it, Sean Wallenfels. So those 3 cars picking up a lot of damage right there. Wanted to go back and see what actually happened to Cannon. Watching Blake. Pretty high in 1 and 2. Had the car look like pretty well up underneath him. Oh, he got it up there, got the right rear up over the top. That cushion is so bad up there. It goes all the way up to the top of that fence, and once that right rear tire gets up and on top of what should be that white steel guardrail there, it just loses everything. All the grip, everything. It just spins the car around up there. And that's what happened. What about you, Jim?
47.
Yeah, guys, we have had plenty of assistance in getting all these people to help join us. Matt and Tim both helping us quite a bit. We appreciate it greatly. Right now, we are looking at 47 for our white flag in this feature race. So right around 20 to go when we get the green. But yeah, we can't say thank you enough to everybody. All of the followers, all of you guys that come and watch night in, night out, all the drivers that come and make it possible for us to see the great racing that goes on out there on the track, and all the help we get behind the scenes from everybody. It's been an amazing ride thus far, and we're looking forward to taking it about as far as we can take it. I mean, they always say ride it till the wheels fall off. Well, welcome aboard. All right, green flag about to come back out right here. Williams tried to time it up. I don't know if that's going to hurt him or not. He let Cardwell have the inside when he backed it down, so he didn't get the jump spot. Cardwell working the bottom. He got the spot at least temporarily, but Williams going to fight back and take it back. Ernie Williams was third. Caution one more time. Billy Rowley. Watching Billy down the backstretch. See what happens here. Got up there, got a little out of shape. Got up on that cushion. You got to stay away from that up there. That is just evilness. You cannot try to go up there and ride the top of that cushion. It just does not work out. I will have to call that gentleman back. I am not in a position to take a phone call. So, top 10 up there. You see Weston Newell now in the top 5. Alex Bergeron in the top 10. Jason Nygaard and Anthony Joe rounding that list out. These guys at the front putting on one heck of a show. Plenty of back and forth between the top 3 or 4 here. Lap 50 going to be our new white flag. So inside 20 to go.
$50.
Copy. One more time around. Restart. End of lap 32, so 19. 18 on the board. Hi, Mike. You're back. Did you see the announcement, hear the announcement, whatever? All right, we're going to be going green this time. Turn 4 right here. Tucker, Thomas, and Williams, the top 3.
Green
18
flag, green
laps
flag.
to go. Right at the halfway point, right here when we come under the flag stand the next time. Williams getting a challenge on the inside move. Hayden Cardwell to third. But Ernie Williams going to fight back. Slams the door on the exit, and he had it back at the line. Cardwell across his nose. Williams able to avoid that. Watch out. Here's the 22 car Western Duel now. Bid for fourth. He and Cardwell, a little bit of contact, and Cardwell's car into the outside wall. Go back and take a look at that one. Not sure what happened there. Got the feeling the 25 car was a little out of shape off turn 2. He was a lot out of shape on the way in. Coming down off the top. Oh, yeah, come right off the top, come right across to the middle. Not sure if car just wanted to be there. He was just along for the ride, but there was a bunch of contact with his left front and the right rear of Western Duel. Can't say I blame either driver for that. Going to move things around just a little bit here in the top 10. We'll let them run under the flag stand, and then we'll bring it up for you. So, guys, think about a question you might want to ask. Don't know for sure how long some of the guests are going to be able to hang out. Don't know if they're going to make the entire show for us or not. The time framing has not been confirmed, but their attendance has been. Going to be a lot of fun. Something we haven't done before. We're just trying to change it up a little bit, see if we can keep it exciting and fresh. Our top 10 right now: Kendall Tucker, Justin Thomas, Ernie Williams, the top 3. Weston Newell, David Heileman, the Hulk, into the 5th position. Kevin Henley, 6th. Alex Bergeron, 7th. Jason Nygaard in 8th. Anthony Job, 9th. And Michael Sheridan now making his way into the top 10. 53, the new white flag. It's still Tucker, Thomas, and Williams. 1, 2, 3 laps starting to wind down. 16 to go this time.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back in the air. You can see how wide the slick on this track is. There is a tiny strip up at the top by the wall where the cushion is. There is a very tiny strip on the inside of turns 1 and 2, as well as 3 and 4. These guys looking for anything they can get right here. Bid for third, Weston Newell. New third place car, and he is coming forward. He called his shot before the race, said he was going to go win this thing. He started in the 14th position. Right now he's picked up 11 spots, and he's looking to make it 12. That 222 car working any line he wants to, it looks like, and he is making a whole lot of headway on the exit of every corner. I don't think it's going to be but just a couple more laps. He's going to be 3 wide for the lead here. Trying to work that line right above Justin Thomas. Now in behind him. Going to get held up this time by best battle on the track right now. Right here, but Alex Bergeron's going to make it a great battle for the 4th position inside on Ernie Williams. Bergeron has started inside row number 12. That's 23rd on the grid, and right now he's making a bid to try to get 3rd away from Newell. 3 wide in 3 and 4. Williams was on the top, Newell in the middle, Bergeron on the bottom. They're still 3 wide heading down into turn 1. The top 5 on your screen right there. Kendall Tucker went off screen to the left. He is the leader. Justin Thomas 2nd. Bergeron now 3rd. Newell in 4th. Ernie Williams in 5th. Bergeron trying to work the bottom. Newell is down there with him. Thomas has got the bottom pretty much covered. I think these guys want to get around the 9 car. They are going to have to go somewhere he is not, or they're going to have to muscle him up off of that line. 9 laps to go that time by. Still Tucker in front. Thomas second. Bergeron is third. Weston Newell is right there. Just needs the opening. Justin Thomas able to fend these guys off right here. Bergeron alongside. The first time someone's put a wheel on the outside of the 9 car all night long. He is still there. Now even down to 1 and 2. Little bit of contact on the inside. I think Bergeron may have him off 2 this time. He noses ahead. Half a car down to 3. Weston Newell sees what's going on here. He's going to try to run that exact same line. Keep Thomas pinned down. Bergeron second at the line.
All right, man.
Caution right there, and that's going to single file them back out. Hayden Cardwell's car. Cardwell had fallen back through the field a good bit after battling close to the front there. He was running about 13th right here. Gets up over the wall. Yep, that's going to do it. You get up on top of that wall, you're going to find that opening in the fence there at the exit of turn 4. And it will definitely bring you to a dead stop. Looked like we came back to a little bit of extracurricular activity right there. All right, Tucker, Bergeron, Thomas, Newell, Heilem in your top 5. Williams, Henley, Nygaard, Sheridan, and Job rounding out the top 10. '56, the new white flag. So going to be right around 5 to go. '91 car,
56.
coming around the inside all the way up to, I think, give a friendly greeting to someone in the front, a couple of spots there. Probably gave him a little wave right there. Said, "Hey boys, how you doing?" Or maybe he didn't. Maybe he did something else. I'm not sure. It's Tucker, Bergeron, and Thomas, the top 3. Going to be 5 to go. When we take the green session, number 1 going to come to a close. I really don't know what that's about. I really don't know what you're talking about, Brett.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back in the air. 5 laps to go. Tucker, Bergeron, and Thomas out front. Oh, Mr. Pace. Bergeron around the inside, trying to take the lead away from Kendall Tucker. Had it at the line. Tucker takes it back in 1 and 2. Now it's got about 4 car lengths on Bergeron down the backstretch. Watching these battle. The top 5 on your screen. 3 to go that time by. Still Tucker, Bergeron, Thomas, Newell, Heilem in the top 5. A little out of shape for Tucker. He's trying to keep it off the top of that cushion in 3 and 4. Alex Bergeron had to lead that time by with 2 to go. Now Tucker finds the wall a little bit in 1 and 2. Half a car length separating first and second. 1 inside, 1 outside. They're going to come around the white flag in the air. Bergeron had the lead that time. Tucker around the top side for a second. Does he have enough to get there? Doesn't look like he's going to do it. Off of turn 4 to see the checkered flag. Alex Bergeron. Kendall Tucker loses the car. Kevin Hanley going to come home second. Justin Thomas in third. Please remind the top 3 how to behave in polite society. So it's going to be Bergeron, Thomas, We'll wait to see the official. I think it was Hanley. I'm not positive, though. We'll see what happens right here to these guys coming off of 3 and 4. Newell and Heileman had a little contact. I actually think it's Weston Newell in third place. So we're going to get the top 3. I think it was Bergeron, Thomas, and Newell, our top 3 right there. Get these guys to come around. Get them parked on our front stretch. I think Weston Newell might have come home third. I will confirm that with race control. I'll wait for these guys to get in here and get them some interviews. I don't think Kendall Tucker finishes third in this. I think it's Weston Newell. Going to go confirm this with race control, guys. I will be directly back.
No, Tucker did, but his car probably got wrecked out. Yeah. Sideways. Tucker, yes. Yes, sir.
All right, confirming Kendall Tucker's car come across the line sideways and did beat Weston Newell to the line. So his car destroyed, and he cannot put it on track for the interviews, but we will talk to him anyway. Kendall Tucker, you got a copy.
All right, man. Lights are back on the pace
All
car.
right,
We're not
man.
going green this time.
You come across the line sideways to take third there, led the vast majority of that thing. Just a little mistake on the last corner. Still keeps you on the podium. Talk to us about the race and especially that last lap.
Yeah, it's just a sucky way to end it right there. That last caution, it kind of just gave the race away. I mean, I think I definitely would have had that one, So that's 2 here now. I think I've had stolen away from me from out. So I don't know. I mean, I can't complain. The car was strong all night. I mean, won the first heat and led every lap up until that last caution. But the top was just getting too hard to run, and he was driving smooth and easy down there on the bottom. So I had my hands. I knew I was gonna have my hands full when he got that caution.
Yeah, it seemed like, cautions were kind of keeping some guys in some battles there. And the guys in the top 5, you guys were all really close to one another and running hard. Just nothing from you on the bottom. Looked like you stayed to the top. Just car set up that way, or you just really don't trust the bottom that much?
Oh, the tops. I mean, the car set up for the top. I ran every lap up there on the top. I didn't come off of it, so.
Yeah, we never did see you come down, so I was wondering about that. Well, man, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. Congratulations on third place again. You got some shout-outs, some thank yous, and we'll let you get ready for Section 2.
Yeah, I got to thank all my guys at the Swindell Speed Lab, and I got to thank High Side Graphics. Well, they've come on board, and that's it. Really got to thank you guys for everything. Thanks to you, everybody, and thank you, podcast.
All right, man. Appreciate you taking the time. Look forward to seeing you later this evening.
All right, sounds good.
All right, Kendall Tucker, your third place finisher. Gonna move in here. Gonna get Justin Thomas. You got a copy?
I got you.
All right, man. Second place tonight. Hard fought battle all night long. Kept yourself in that top 3. Talk to us about that race and this podium finish, bud.
Yeah, the last few weeks I've just been going into it with not trying to destroy myself in these races, because it seems like I'm always ended up on my lid trying to, force the top and stuff like so. I just went into this race with a game plan that I was going to stick to the bottom and just how well I would run, and ended up, with the podium, so I couldn't be happier with that.
Yeah, it looked like the track was super slick. You stayed married to the bottom the entire night. Just were you the most comfortable, or you just don't, your car wasn't set for the top?
I mean, my car was set up to run everywhere, but I've learned the last couple weeks running pro that I've gotten top 10s in, that if I go into it with a game plan and kind of stay married to that game plan, that I end up doing better than I would if I'm going all over the place like a madman. So I just took that mindset into this race tonight, and it worked out pretty good for me. I
got to ask, when Bergeron put the left front on the outside of the right rear, how long was he there before you noticed him?
I he had got like I don't know. It's a crazy amount of grip. It's very hard to tell where he is and where he isn't. So I knew he was back there, and I could hear him, but I wasn't exactly sure where he was. So I just trying to protect the bottom as much as I could because I knew that's where he.
Yeah, you and he and Weston Newell all running nose to tail down there, and I said it on the broadcast. I said, man, somebody's got to go to a different line because Justin's just got the bottom locked down. No one can get around him. And as soon as I said that, he went to the high side. And I wondered if you knew he was trying to peek out there. So appreciate you taking the time to talk to us, man. You got some shout outs, some thank yous, and we'll let you get ready for the next one.
Yeah, I just want to thank Mode Media House, Mode Motorsports. My teammates are out trying to qualify for pro in the asphalt right now, so good luck to both of them. Shout out to my boy JR, who always supports me and promotes me and everything, and I really appreciate all the hard work he puts in.
All right, man. We look forward to seeing you in the next one, Justin. Thanks.
Thank you, Roger.
All right, your second place finisher, Justin Thomas. Let's get him in here. He's pretty much got himself a assigned seat up here. Alex Bergeron, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, you do it again, buddy. You start in the last row and you come home and get the win. You made a great pass on Justin Thomas to take second away, and then it looked like you just picked your way around Kendall Tucker there. Talk to us about the race and this win.
Yeah, it was fun, for sure. I mean, the beginning of the race was a bit, rough, but, a lot of cars in the front and, a lot of good battles up, mid-pack and back of the pack. So I had to go through that and, kind of find a line in the middle of the racetrack, and that was working pretty good. I was about, 14, 15 laps to go trying to run that. It was working pretty well. That's where we went from 8th to 2nd, almost like 7 laps. So that was good. And then we just did that line battle with Justin there and, got by him and just figured I'd just stick with that line and hope Kendall make some mistakes. And, I think he did. So, but that top line was very, treacherous. He was very dangerous on run up there. And, I just kept it low and didn't even try to top once in the race. So, just ran down low and middle, and it worked out pretty good for us again.
All right, yeah, fantastic run. You come on with another win. You going to run session 2?
Yeah, for sure. I'll run session 2. But I got to, thank all my partners, newbie.com, Sancho Akinis, BK Zines, CSI Chalks, Max McLaughlin Racing, Merit Inc., Team ABR, and Jason Nygaard. I think Jason finished 7th tonight. So good job to him. I got to thank everybody for supporting me as always. My dad, my girlfriend supporting me. Everybody else, thank you. And, you guys for broadcasting, you, Roger, and DOB for putting these races up. And we'll see you guys in the second race.
All right. Thanks for taking time to talk to us. Look forward to seeing you in just a little bit.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Alex Bergeron wins it. Justin Thomas was second. Kendall Tucker was third. That is going to do it for session number 1. Guys, if you can't tune back in, thank you for tuning in tonight. Be sure to check us out tomorrow night, Wingless Wednesdays. Going to have the Wicked Energy Gum Northwest Focus Midget Series presented by Cognitive Warriors. And then we'll follow that up with the Pawkins Custom Tailgate Games 360 wingless cars. If you're going to come back for the second one, I'll be back in just a few minutes. I know the server is coming up, so I am going to get out of here and get over there. And we'll be back in just a few minutes with you. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you shortly.